Looks like Bitcoin could be up for another run. Plus, I've also got a couple of other great opportunities happening right now. Stick around. Hi, this is Tim from Trading Strategy Guides. Is Bitcoin ready for another round? We're going to look at that, but first, there are a couple of other details to handle and a couple of other setups to look at. If you're impatient like me, you'll want to click the gear icon below and select a faster speed to watch the video. Also, stick around for the trading maxim at the end of the video. Okay, just a couple of charts to look at here before we start today's analysis. I told you about Papa John's earlier in the week. I got in here, got in the next day here, pushed down near support level, down here where I told you to get out 46.12 for your first profit. Didn't quite make it down there. Seems to be kind of moving that way. It's bouncing around a little bit, but still in there. But make sure you take profit, first profit at this 46.12 level. It's a pretty strong level. I drew this triangle on Crude a few days ago, and I was going to tell you about it. But I didn't expect it to just crash right straight down here. So I thought I could tell you about it today. But yesterday it closed way down below with big volume. I tweeted yesterday that I wanted to let this retrace up to 59-ish. To take it short, but I've reconsidered and I entered half size at about 9 o'clock New York time this morning. I believe I tweeted that out. I'll enter the other half of this position if it does ever get back up here near 59 or this 59.14 level. I mentioned last night on Twitter that Kraft Heinz finally closed below the range. Didn't quite make it on the volume. It's a little bit shy. So I sold a half-size position right here at 31.45. I'm going to watch today's close to see if we get there, but I don't know. It's not very much volume Friday afternoon already, so this may not set up. I may end up right here with half-size, but that's okay. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. You know, my second half got stopped out on this push down right here for about a 2,000-ish profit. On the second half. So I told you to wait for some kind of pullback or consolidation before trying this again. Well, here you go. We got a nice triangle consolidation happening right now. When I first looked at this, it was just attacking the top of the triangle, but it looks like it's pushed on through it now. Right now it is about 12:45 p.m. New York time on Friday. So it's got to push through, but the volume is still slack. The volume is still way down here. It's not even half of the average. It's still below the volume trend line that I saw. This consolidation is happening on dropping volume and dropping volatility. Now the volatility is not reacting quite as quickly, but you can see that the candles have gotten quite a bit smaller. So the volatility is a representation of the size of the candles here. So I do prefer that my consolidations go a little bit longer than this one. But the way this volume is dropping off and this attack right here, I'll keep an eye on this. This would be typically considered a continuation triangle, continuation of the trend into it like this. And it looks like we're seeing the break higher, but you know, not much volume, as I say, and it's Friday afternoon, and it's unlikely, especially Friday afternoon on a holiday weekend. Monday is a U.S. bank holiday, so it's unlikely that we'll get much more volume than this before the day is out. So if this does close above the triangle, I'll still be standing aside unless we get at least 3/4 of the average on the volume here. Remember, the volume is the key that clues us into whether we're seeing a real move or not. And a lot of the big traders will take advantage of holiday weekends to move price around where they intend for it to go. So to sum this up, I'm interested in a close outside of this triangle. I'm happy with a long or a short at this time. I'm thinking in terms of long because, like I say, continuation triangle, but got to have volume support. So I will sell this if I get a close below the triangle with at least 3/4 of the average volume, and the same I'll buy on a pop above or close above the triangle on volume. If you need details on how stops, targets, and trade size, that sort of thing, watch the trade management video from last week. I'll link that below. Also follow me on Twitter. If I get into these trades or if I change my trade management at any time, I'll mention it on Twitter. I'll link my Twitter below as well. And there you go. That was quick. It's going to be kind of a short video today. So it's Trading Maxim time now. Today, Trading Maxim number 44. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. This is a quote from Maya Angelou. Pretty sure Maya Angelou was not a trader, but she could have been. Discipline and continuing your process, even when you're getting defeated, is necessary to be a successful trader. So before you start trading live, you need to backtest your strategy intensively. Even if you know it's a successful strategy, the backtesting is not only for testing the strategy, but also for building your confidence in it so you stick to it during the losing times. Okay, remember the Bitcoin plan. We're going to buy a close above this triangle, sell a close below the triangle, but only if we've got enough volume. If the volume is only 3/4 of the average, then go half size on the trade. If it's above average, from average or above, then you can go full size on it. And here's a cool deal. If you've got a day job or you don't have time to analyze charts or whatever, this should be helpful. Trading Strategy Guides now has this Strike Trader Elite trade signal service. You'll get Forex trade signals on a dozen or so pairs on different time frames, all based on the Strike Trader Elite system. You can look below the video for a link to the free signals on the Telegraph application, and I'll also have a link down there that explains how the Strike Trader Elite system works. And I believe they're developing a signal service based on another one of TSG's strategies. You'll be seeing that coming out soon too. Be sure to come back to Trading Strategy Guides YouTube channel every week on Monday and Friday for my analysis videos, and Wednesday morning for my training webinar. And check out the blog for great trading strategies. I'll put the link to that below. Also follow me on Twitter. If things happen between the videos, I'll post them on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter link below as well. Please tell your friends about us. Help us make this the best trading channel on the internet. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.